Previously on Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies.
There are assassins lurking nearby. This case is about the Phantom after all. With the ceiling blown off, I suppose you are vulnerable to a sniper shot in this courtroom. There it goes.
And now back to
Listening to people. Exactly. The Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. In space! It was out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe. Wah, wah, wah. Wah! Order the court! I understand now. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage the Hatch One anyway. Villain. He used his primary objective to conveniently kill two birds with one stone. That's right. He planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out in space, thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity. But Mr. Starbuck and the others foiled the Phantom's plot.
I see, okay. Damn, that is really thick on your feet, though. God damn. So put it up there, it's gonna blow up with it up there anyway. There's no hopes of coming back.
The Hope space probe sailed off safely on its mission and returned 7 years later. With the capsule in tow. If we analyze the blood on the moon rock, it should make one thing crystal clear. That you were the Phantom all along. Detective Fulbright!
So we kill Clay just so we can get the moon rock back?
I believe so. His original assignment may have just been to sabotage that too, but at the same time, he also had to retrieve the evidence of his crime 7 years ago.
I see.
That's why he went to the boarding lounge and attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. And in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself, so he didn't get the capsule.
Clay must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. Probably hung onto that capsule for all it was worth until his very last breath.
Oh, this is so funny. You make me laugh. You really do.
Boy, he's totally out of whack now.
You can't keep your shit together, bro. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it all now? There's nothing to admit. I'm Bobby Fulbright, undercover investigator, I tell you. I am not the Phantom. The blow in the rock is just another one of his schemes. A trap. I'm not sure what to think. I suppose if the Phantom is a spy worth his salt, a trap is not out of the question. Come on! But in that case, you could say anything is a trap. That's what makes a trap a trap. I've been framed and taking the blame for the Phantom. Your Honor, I believe further investigation is in order. Further investigation, more like plotting your escape. But no more. I will bring you to justice myself if I must. Here and now. I guess it's time to show you just what I'm really capable of. Die, Simon Blackwell! Hey, guys are really... Who's that? Hold it, hey, hold up, guys. Hey, I'm not interrupting something, am I? It looks like I made it just in time. Hey, let me kill him real quick. Hedgeworth, my love. I have good news for you, Mr. Wright. I've uncovered some very crucial facts. About damn demon time to find out something about the Phantom's true identity. You might say that. I started by looking into the first people on the scene 7 years ago. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition systems. But none of them looked the least bit like Detective Fulbright. Oh. That's not good. Well, he probably changed his appearance, right? But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. Mr. Wright, Prosecutor Blackwell, you best brace yourselves. Okay, bracing. What is it? Uh-oh. Scadios. Oh, damn, he's got me singing now. The man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is already long dead. What? Huh?
Oh. He took the identity of somebody else.
Oh, shit! What's that supposed to mean?
Oh my god! You're telling me we could have actually had a Bobby Fulbright that wasn't an evil scumbag if he if this guy didn't fucking kill him? No!
An identified body that was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints. Then does this mean? Yes, that man there is an imposter, pretending to be Bobby Fulbright. An imposter? This man? Who in the world is he? Oh my God. Well, looks like I'm gonna be showing my true colors probably now. Enough of your trickery. You will not reveal yourself to us. Then I shall do it for you. Ah!
Oh! Ow!
What the fuck?
Oh! No! What? His face! Ew! Oh! Oh my God!
No, you're all wrong. This is the M rating right here.
His fucking brains just start oozing out. He just cuts him in half. Oh my God. Oh! What the fuck was that? His face! It's a mask of some kind?
Oh, look what you did to my mask. Mask? What's the meaning of this, witness? Okay, you got me. I guess I have to show you who I really am now. Oh.
What the fuck? Wait, but that's... What? What? No. Huh? Hey, Apollo. Yup, it's me, Solomon No. He's wearing another mask, isn't he? Yup, it's me, Solomon Starbuck. What? Mr. Starbuck? That can't be right. You can't really be the Phantom. Phantom, can you?
Silence. Silence. How many masks is he wearing? Of course not. The real Starbuck was aboard the Hatch 1, which was said to be destroyed.
Yeah, it's just another mask. I mean, didn't I tell you? I'm an undercover investigator. I could change identities at will. I could be anyone I want.
Wow! Freaky as shit!
Objection!
Come again!
Not so fast. I have the Phantom psych profile right here. We compile a psych profile on you and compare the results. It'll prove that you're the Phantom.
Oh God. How many masks do you have?
It's time for me to show you the real meaning of the phrase. The ends just
Justify the means.
That voice, not this shit. Those words. No!
Ah! It was me all along, Professor Means. I mean what I say. Creepy smile is back. I cannot accept such evidence here, Miss Sykes.
Professor Beans! No! Smash!
I'll take what I want by any means necessary. Now, give me that evidence. Do it.
Huh?
Oh, God damn it, Athena!
Whoops! Hold me, Butterfingers!
Huh. Time to take out the trash. Permanently.
How could you?
It's alright, I made photocopies of it. Who cares? Now do you see how powerful the end justify the means can be?
Silence.
Silence. How pathetic. You can't even speak without wearing another man's face. Ah, but that's the life of an undercover agent for you. My real face has no meaning or value to me at all. Or perhaps it really is the case that you don't even know who you are anymore. What must you see when you look in a mirror, Mr. Phantom? Not an awful lot, I'd wager. Well, aren't you just the master of psychology, Blackwell? That's right, I don't know who I am. I am always living as someone else for my assignments. I don't remember what my face looks like, or even what my personality was like. My face, memories, personality, beliefs, emotions, and soul. I left them all behind. I have no self. I am no one. I am nothing but in an endless abyss. What's with this guy? Is he even still human? How did he fit that beard under all those masks? And now we resume with your lesson, Professor Wright. Oh, I believe you made this argument earlier. If you were to analyze the blood on the moon rock, you could prove that I am the Phantom. Blah. I believe there was blood on the moon rock in that capsule. Then we know you aren't even Bobby Fulbright. Your claims of a phantom trap won't work anymore. Then why don't you bring this moon rock in? This decisive evidence from the Hope capsule. I think I will do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your... It's been destroyed though, hasn't it? Fuck me! It was the courtroom bombing from the other day. Yeah, I was wondering we were gonna bring that up. I was like, I thought they got destroyed. The capsule was there in the courtroom as evidence, and was blown to smithereens. It looks like you have finally caught on. Full marks for the defense for effort. God, why did I have to bring this guy back again? Fuck! And what a shame your hope was lost in that courtroom explosion.
So that's the real reason this courtroom was blown up. It was all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence.
I can't believe it. We finally reached a dead end after coming all this way. Has only the evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed? How dare you continue to call me the Phantom? As I've said all along, I'm just a nameless undercover agent. And events will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof. Or at least a prayer.
Oh, that's a great way to start off your argument, Wright. Afraid that won't do, Mr. Wright.
At least put some weight behind your swing, right, Dono? God damn it! I know, sorry. I'm trying. There's only one thing that can unmask this menace. This Phantom menace. the moon rock. But that was blown to bits in the courtroom bombing. Oh, here we go. It's a good time with the hearing at some point. And yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some tiny part, some little fragment still exists?
Yes, and you see the stolen moon rock there too.
A strange black and yellow on the left side of the picture.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Let's see your proof. What evidence will finally prove the Phantom's identity? It's gotta be this earring, right?
Take that!
God damn it! Fuck! I think I'm just jumping the gun on this thing. God,
You are such a stupid idiot. I don't feel like reading my generic angry response right now. Anyway, boom, dead. Ah! Oh, there it is in the picture of this bomb.
Take that!
There we go.
Oh, isn't that the bomb that blew up in the courtroom? That stupid elephant that's supposed to look like me? And the moon rock along with it? Are you saying this will reveal the Phantom's identity?
Blah. Yes, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing. Specifically right here. Look at you. I see you. Bumblebee Rock. Please take a look at this newspaper article.
This article about the how what?
Now please note the strange black and yellow rock there on the left. That's the moon rock. And when we look at this photo of the bomb fragments, see how there's a rock-like object with the same coloration.
Oh my, yes, I see it.
It would seem that the moon rock was much more durable than the Phantom thought. When we take a look at all the fragments the police found, we'll likely find one with blood. And DNA testing on that blood will prove that the witness is indeed the Phantom.
Unbelievable!
But that's impossible. Huh, a surprise to be sure. That's one bloody tough rock. Quite literally. Let's have the fragments tested straight away. Oh, and you'll be having a DNA test too, Fulbright.
Philip! Contact the police department immediately and order testing.
Okie dokie, I'm on it. Doop 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 doop. It's gonna borrow your blood. Doop doop doop. Good, Taka. You conducted the investigation yourself, I take it. Ah, yes, well done.
Prosecutor Blackwell, what do the test results show?
There was a rock fragment that had blood on it that appeared to be several years old. DNA testing revealed. Well, I'm sure you know full well what it revealed.
I confirmed it was the witness's blood. Did they kill me?
So you should try to talk your way out of it anymore. Admit it, you are the phantom thief.
Objection!
Ah!
Oh, did he switch to Apollo?
Mr. Wright, did you just raise an objection to yourself?
That was my voice. No, I didn't say a word. Oh, that's gonna get weird. That was my objection, Apollo. It was me the whole along.
Huh?
Watch this. Boy! It was a pretty good objection, too. Don't you think? You like my new suit, Apollo? Now we must have a battle of the Phoenixes. Da, 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 da. Now he's me.
So, do you have an objection or not, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, no. Not really, Your Honor. It's just this guy.
No, not you, Mr. Wright. I mean, wait a minute, Mr. Wright. Oh, God, dementia's really starting to kick in, hasn't it?
Could this child get any more insane? Mr. Wright, this fragment of rock in the photograph and those just like it. How can you be sure they're pieces of the same moon rock that was at the robotics lab? Can you explain what you mean? Well, there may have been a rock or two in the courtroom that had my blood on it. But how do you know they're not just rocks? Can't prove that they're the moon rock, right?
Objection!
Don't be absurd. Just compare the fragment with the rock in the newspaper article. How would you explain if, okay, let's say it was a regular rock. How would you explain their blood being on it to begin with? I don't know. Anybody can see they're the same. They have the exact same coloration.
Objection!
But maybe some other rock with the same coloration happened to be in the courtroom. Entirely unlikely a rock with a unique appearance just happened to be here. But you can't deny it's a possibility.
Objection!
Will you shut up, Vic Wright? But your blood was found on one of the fragments.
Apollo, there's nothing suspicious about my blood being on a piece of rock.
Why not?
I know it sounds like an excuse, but several years ago I tripped and fell in this very courtroom and was hurt pretty badly. And so my blood found its way onto a piece of rubble. Fuck you! You haven't shown up at all before this game. Even he must realize how ridiculous that sounds. And yet I suppose it's not completely out of the question. I see you're starting to sweat, Mr. Wright. I thought that was the worst of times, or when lawyers had to force their biggest dumb smiles. Like this. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Let's do perfectly symmetrical fighting.
Well, then why don't we get those fragments analyzed? We could ask an expert to verify if they were from the moon rock in the robotics lab or not.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that just isn't going to be possible.
And why not?
In order to prove that the fragments are from what you say they are from, you need a sample of the moon rock. There we go. From 7 years ago to compare it with. Okay, there's my fucking earring. God, nigga, you've just been jumping the gun.
We hadn't used it yet, and obviously it's going to be like the cherry on top of this case, right? It's going to be the shit that we used to lay down the pain train.
But that moon rock doesn't exist anymore. And there's no sample data left either. So you see, short of going back in time, there's no way to prove that any of the fragments are from that moon rock.
Ah!
No! No! He's got us, Mr. Wright. No! Yeah, I'm just kidding.
There's really no way to prove it? Damn it! Ah! The stupid earring is getting in my way! Why can't I can't think with this thing on!
Ah! Are you finally ready to throw in the towel?
Objection!
No! Who said that? Me, the real me. Are we surprised? So the moon rock doesn't exist anymore, huh? That's right. It was such a valuable rock, too. A shame, really. But it's lost to us forever. He's wrong. It's not completely lost. Yeah, it's good, finally. There's another piece of it right here by our side. A shining fragment of hope that could turn everything around. The final piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. This is it, guys. The defense has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts your claim. You have what now? This is getting confusing. Could you switch to a different mask, please? A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care.
We do? What are you talking about? I know I'm the one who told you about this hearing to begin with, but what are you talking about, Mr. Wright?
We do, if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet. Wait, Wright, wasn't you the one who told me about it? Or was it somebody else? Oh, whatever. That's true, Mr. Wright. Pay no attention to him, Your Honor. He's just bluffing as usual, like I do. No, I bluff better. No, I bluff better. Wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got. Try me, bitch. Okay, here we go. For real, at least this time. The original rock isn't completely lost. Boom. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't do a... Take that! Just jumped to a flashback the moment I picked it.
But just about the only thing my mother left me are with our widget. And this earring. Maybe she did love me, in her own way.
Athena, you may not know it, but your mother left you with a very important piece of evidence. She knew this would all happen. Somehow.
She did.
You're bluffing. You don't have anything of the kind. You're so full of shit. Blah, blah. No, blah, 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 blah. All right, niggas, having a little too much fun with this. Oh, but we do. Evidence I will finally corner you. Because we have a moon rock of our own.
Yeah! Oh, that thing! You mean...
Yes, God, just say it already. Exactly, a gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. An item Athena has cherished and worn all of these years. As distant as Dr. Sykes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of her love. Blood dead, dead, dead. Phantom dead. They'll shake off the darkness of the past and give us all hope for the future.
Did somebody say hope?
Not now. This is the defensive sample of the moon rock. No, rip it right off her ear. Ow, fuck! Oh, sorry.
That's your sample? This gaudy earring?
Considering what that Miss Sykes always wears. Was fortunately made from the original moon rock. What are the odds of that? What? All this time,
It was right here all along? Ah!
No. It can't be. If the composition of the bomb fragments in the earring are found to be a match, then it will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt the origin of the fragment in this photo. And since the test results show that the blood on the fragments was yours, this means the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. The identity I tried to hide. I don't have an identity to hide. I may not have Athena's ears, but now, even I can hear the fear in your voice. Fear? I don't feel fear. I left all my emotions behind years ago.
Every human being feels fear! You simply can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No love, no trust. You're dead inside!
And I suppose you do.
Blah. I didn't have anybody to support me at first either. But Mr. Wright has taught me the importance of making sounds every time I nod or shake my head. And that's all I need to keep me going.
That's right.
I couldn't face the fear inside me, couldn't get over the trauma of my past.
Like I said, I don't feel fear.
Objection!
Wrong! Then you're just a coward for running away from yourself. When I had my doubts about Miss Sykes, I felt like I would collapse under the weight of my giant forehead. But I wanted to trust her. And I knew I could trust Mr. Wright to uncover the truth, even though he's a bit of an asshole. That's why I was able to face my suspicions without hesitation.
Running away from myself? Bah! How can I run from myself when there's nothing inside? Nothing at all.
Objection!
I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others to understand, but people have emotions. It's just a fact of life, and so people can be weak at times. But that's exactly why people need to trust one another, so they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their bleakest. Without trust in others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? The fear inside of me? Me? Is this? No.
afraid. I'm scared. Ah, I feel fear.
You can't outrun yourself!
Ah, remove that mask and unleash your emotions.
Confront your guilt head on. With your own true face! Oh, here we go. Time to see what's behind that mask and bulgy eyes. My own true face. Oh no, please don't. I know you're here. Where are you? See? I haven't revealed anything yet. Honestly. My own true face. I don't have one. My face. My face. My face. Detonate. Oh. Oh my god, turn it. Detonate. Oh, another rock falls. And now he's. I'm this dude for some reason. Is this my face? Is it? Is it? No. No, that's not it. No. 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 This isn't me either. This isn't. Is this me? Which one is my face?
What am I? Who am I?
Dead. I'm All Might! Hey, I knew it! What's this guy look like? It's time. Let us see. It's me! It was me the whole time! Ah! A sniper attack in this very courtroom! It chills me to my bones. Oh, did he just get shot in the face? Is that what happened? But the police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell. How is Detective Fulbright? I mean, his imposter doing? He's dead. Oh, yeah. No, he's a lucky fellow. The bullet didn't hit any vital organs, despite it hitting him right in the head. He appears to be in no danger of dying. Oh, are we not going to see what this guy looks like? Oh, come on. Don't blue ball me, bro. Well, it's fortunate for all of us. The analysis of that final piece of evidence Wright was submitted is in. The composition of Miss Sykes' earring and the fragment with the blood on it match. We can now be certain that it is a fragment of the moon rock in question. The murders and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present. The bombing of courtroom number 4 and all of its crimes, as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all these things, the spy known as the Phantom has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There are still a myriad of things we wish him to tell us about, after all. Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, it's time to finally bring this shit show to a close. But before I do, will the defendant please return to her power place? Get over there!
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're going to jail.
What?
Yeah, I just don't like you. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Athena Sykes. I swear to God, if anyone says hold it or anything, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Not guilty! Let the confetti fly! Oh my God, it's so fucking beautiful. Fuck. Oh God, yes. We did it, everybody, we did it. It only took 7 fucking years. All right, sir, court is adjourned. Everybody get fuck off. This game's over. Let the credits roll. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get to see. I mean, I guess the point was he really didn't have a face. We'll never know. Maybe his face was that shadowy face we've been showing this whole time. Like he literally just doesn't have any eyes, a mouth, or anything. It's just his face is constantly obscured by a conveniently placed shadow. December 20th, 9:12 p.m. District Court defendant number 5.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Thank you, Pearls, and thank you for being there for Athena.
It's the least I could do. Athena was great, wasn't she? She was so strong throughout the whole trial. Daddy, I'm so glad to see you.
And I'm moderately happy to see you too, Trucy. Trucy, are you all right? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Daddy. I was doing magic tricks for the other hostages to keep our spirits up.
That's our Tracy for you. I'm really glad to see you're safe. Ah!
Oh, Apollo, I missed you and your big old goofy mouth.
Right, I fear I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Edgeworth, stop talking to me and make out with me.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we're going all in, baby.
Maya just comes out of fucking nowhere.
Ah, Maya!
I've been waiting for this moment. I've just decided I wouldn't show up again until you guys come into the alley. You finally did it. I'm back, baby.
We would never have caught him if it weren't for all of you.
Oh, come on, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? You're the one who have been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you were the one who gave Blackwell permission to serve as prosecutor, right?
Yes, well, we knew the Phantom was somewhere nearby. The police and I were trying to find him, but we never did manage to do so until this trial.
Well, we never would have won this trial without you. It was your help as chief prosecutor that was the key to a successful conclusion. Besides, it was you that saw to it I got my attorney's badge back, wasn't it? And that we got another Ace Attorney game.
So you figured it out, did you?
Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know. It should have been much harder after the evidence forging scandal.
Well, I owed you a few favors. For that sweet, sexy lovemaking we had the other night.
Oh yeah, that's right, forgot about that. Hey, Edgeworth, think we can finally bring the dark age of the law to an end?
I swear, if anyone brings up the dark age of law again after this, I will have Apollo shoot I-beams at them. Even the darkest night turns to dawn eventually. Our sun will rise again. Besides, now that the prosecutor Blackwell has been cleared of all charges, a great deal of the mistrust towards the court system should have been swept away.
You know, you could have said that with a bigger smile, Edgeworth. It won't kill you.
I'm never happy, right, you know that.
So the furrows that brow of yours just keep getting deeper and deeper.
So I should smile more, huh? I'll think about it.
Ah, the complicated love-hate relationship between lifelong rivals. Make out with each other!
Athena, who is it? Athena, hello, it's me. I'm forever in your debt. You went to all that trouble. If you're taking the bar exam while you're overseas.
Well, I knew that if I didn't get your sentence overturned fast, you'd be executed. So I studied and studied. I was frantic. I'm so glad I made it in time. Time to cry now!
Oh, happy cry.
Just barely. But I still made it.
Oh, there we go. That's fucking cute.
Oh, that a girl, Athena. It's good to see you finally let your tears out. That'll do, Athena, that'll do. Don't get wishy-washy on me. Yes, I survived by the skin of my teeth thanks to you.
Shame on you, Simon! Trying to throw your life away like that!
Whatever. I'm too cool for this place anyway. It was never my intention to throw my life away. But some things in this world are more important than your own life.
Like what?
My honor-bound duty to protect with my life. My mentor's most beloved treasure.
Huh?
That's some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai through and through. Well, looks like we can breathe easy now. We did it, guys. Another Ace Attorney game under our belt. Feels good. Only 37 more to go. I'm just kidding. There's only one more, actually. And maybe that crossover one. But I don't know if I'll do that. Apollo, Athena, thank you both. It took all of us together to pull it off.
You bet your biscuits, boss. What a team we are.
Fortunately, Athena, you're cut from this game. You're not showing up at the sequel.
What?
Yep. So it's me and Apollo now. Fuck you.
Wow, you do really care about me, Mr. Wright.
No, if we cut you, the fans will literally kill us. Actually, Nico would come over here and murder the shit out of me. So you better show up in the next game.
Who's Nico?
Someone who likes you way too much.
It's definitely the most amazing turnabout I've ever seen.
I'm a lucky guy. My office has the best, most capable lawyers around. And Apollo.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna work extra hard to make up for all the worry I caused. Apollo Justice is fine and ready to go. Let's hear it for the Wright Anything Agency. Yeah!
Well, nobody's gonna try harder than me. You better watch out, Apollo! Simon is free, thanks to Mr. Wright. But there are so many more people out there who need our help.
You're right, and I'll be needing you both to help them. We still have a long way to go. Will this series ever end? Probably not. Get ready, you two. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. There are still people out there suffering under false charges who need defending. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. If we ever hope to fully bring the dark age of the law to a close. Wait, I thought we just said it was to a close. Edgeworth, you ready to bring it to a close? No! Oh.
Hey, I know one thing we have to do. We have to celebrate with a bowl of piping hot noodles from Meldoon.
God damn it! No, fuck Eldoon, he sucks! Those things are salty as shit, just slightly less than a lethal dose. Huh?
Nothing like a bowl of Eldoon's death noodles after trial, all in Mr. Wright's tab. That's how it works on at the Wright Anything Agency. Right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, here we go again. Huh? As a boss, it's your duty to express gratitude to your people for their great work.
In that case, allow me to join in the festivities. I would greatly welcome a bowl of noodles. Yes, also on your tab, right? Ha ha! Right, Dono. I will be a thorn in your side forevermore now. All right, here come 3 huns. You ready? Ha! I think we've done that every single game, or almost every game. That's another running gag.
I have an idea, Daddy. Why don't you just invite everybody involved in the case, even Mr. Fulbright?
Yay! Injustice! We trust everybody! Let's go! Yay! Fulbright's back. We're just gonna forget all this other shit that happened.
The more the merrier, right? Oh, Mr. Nick, look how far you've come.
Yep. I'm always spending my money at the end of every game.
You grew up to be such a generous gentleman.
You know they don't pay me that much, guys, right? Fuck! This is the worst ending ever. Bad ending. Guys, under these circumstances, there's only one thing I can say. Oh my god, here we go. Does it also end like this every time? I think it does. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna yell it out. You're gonna do my thing.
Only if I get to join in.
Hey, no fair. I want to say it too.
Okay, we're all gonna do it right before the credits. Here we go. Okay, here we go, everybody. Objection.
I was trying to think of something nice I could do for Polly now that he's back. So I decided to go around and get a bunch of jobs for him to do. Find a lost cat, install an air conditioner, give a computer lesson, find a lost item. Think I should have found him a few legal cases? Nah, it's okay. This is the Wright Anything Agency after all. It's alright, he doesn't give a shit.
Just keep me busy, it's all I care about. Take my mind off of Phoenix's constant nagging.
You know, Paul, we're so wonderful in court. I better stay as much as I can if I want to be a judge someday. My grandma says, eat lots of peppers and they'll ignite your passion. Oh, but I should figure out which to grow. Green peppers or yellow peppers. Or maybe I should go with hot as the sun, red peppers instead. Ooh.
Yes, do it, please.
God damn it, there better be babies being made after the post credits.
Sex minigame!
The end of the dark age of law, you say? Disc, how naive, I don't care. But you know it's not necessary to get a guilty verdict by any means possible. What? They're putting me under investigation. Chief prosecutor wants to see me. No! But I want to continue being the tutorial prosecutor. No!
How many brothers do you think that guy has? You think another brother will show up next time? I've been asked to debut the great masked wrestler Temataru.
He's scheduled to go up against the Amazing Ninetales next, though.
Oh, what to do? A fight to the finish with myself.
Why don't you ask Mr. Demon Lord to be the Amazing Ninetales, too?
It's not a bad idea. I bet he'd be all for it.
Go! We're gonna meet us foes, are we, my little friend? Ah!
Would you believe it? I'm Alderman of Ninetales Vale now. Pretty impressive, eh? I took over after Rex Cuby for the good of my beloved village. What do you say? Would you like to make a little donation to help us out?
Hey, you, what do you think you're doing? You're shaking the matter.
Jigsaw, but better make a run for it!
Please don't come back, Filch. I think you might be my least favorite character in this game.
I thought I wanted to be an artist, but after seeing the amazing job Athena did, I started becoming genuinely interested in law. So I'm studying for the bar exam, making my whole arc pointless. I'm gonna go prosecute Athena someday. U-S-E-E.
I'm studying my buns off too, but not for the bar exam. I'm going to pass the Themis entrance exam on my own merit this time. With a score of 100 points, of course.
You, Juniper!
A dream will live on forever, man. Afterwards, we're gonna slam.
I found some really sweet boxes for all three of them, but they won't wear them. Is it because I want to be a legal journalist instead of a lawyer or judge? But anyway, thanks to the trial, the school newspaper is as surprised, future as surprised as could be. Let's see what the fresh blood have to say within the new school paper. Redder cried so hard at graduation rehearsal. Her cardboard box got soggy.
Oh, hello! The one-night only reunion concert. I still remember that evening of passion. The president of the student council sang like no high school student I've ever heard. When she's a judge in our own court someday, I'd love to have her jam session with her, if you know what I mean. It'll be the coolest trial ever, yeah. I can already hear it now. Oh, please let me come back for another game. Can I be like another major character again? I love Clavier. He's so fun.
I get this place a good clean from top to bottom, but it's already a mess again. I guess the only thing I can do now is clean up the attitude of the people in this office. Well, the Mystic Maya due to come here once her training is over. It simply must be done.
Will Maya come back again? I don't know. That little goober's up too. She's gotta look pretty different by now, I feel like. At least supposedly. Humanity's dreams for outer space will never die. In fact, planning for the Hatchery rocket has already officially begun. Look upon me, people of this great nation, and witness the glory of the early cosmos. My glory! What do you? Oh, director, yes. Rocket preparations are fully complete. Yes. You just leave everything to me, assistant director of the early cosmos.
That crazy old man. I wish I had a segue like he did.
I'm going to the moon in the new rocket. If Athena or Mommy Magus came to the moon, I would love to show them around. But which is more interesting, Montes Perennius or the Mare Tranquillity? You think they would like either one? Yay! Hooray!
I wonder how Miss Aura is doing. I'd rather be near Miss Aura than on the moon. Oh, Miss Aura, I just want you to use me again like you used to. Beat me up, step on me, I love you. Press your boobs in my face. Ah!
What the hell? What kind of robots are these?
Ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! I'm going to the moon for real this time, for me and for Clay. Thanks to my lawyers, I now know how I should never give up. But I'm worried. Can't breathe in space. In fact, it's cold as heck. Oh man, now I'm getting really nervous.
Kill me. I'm pretty convinced that guy might be bipolar. What the fuck am I doing here? No, I'm not employed here. I simply came to request her services to visit my sister. No one's around, and I've been kept waiting for a long time. What sort of case brings you here? Oh, your father was accused and you wish for Athena to defend him? Huh. Then perhaps he and I shall meet in court in the near future.
Hope he comes back too.
Blackwell. I rather liked voicing Blackwell once I've kind of got his tone down.
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. Ah! Please forgive me! Ah! So feels so good to be me. Blackwell's acquittal has brought all manner of ills in the prosecutor's office to light. It would seem solving that case is thaw the chill of winter and the warmth of spring. Now I will write yet another debt of gratitude. Damn it! But I will pay him one day. You can trust in that. In bed! Yes!
Now for scrolling things.
By Cup of Tea Productions, Inc.
Hey, this is when I sacrifice myself for my love, Juniper.
Alright, well, that was Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. Yeah, I overall enjoyed this game. I did. I do think I have to agree with what some of you said in that I don't think it's one of the best in the series. I saw some of you guys say you thought it's like your favorite game, and I do agree that this game had, I think, a lot of really great characters like Blackwell, Fulbright. Athena was okay.
My one problem with Athena was just how similar her like background story was to Edgeworth. Like now that I sort of realize this, like holy shit, it's hard to unsee that. Like I genuinely can't believe they made him that similar. I feel like maybe that was partially an intentional thing, you know, because this is sort of almost like not necessarily a reboot of the series, but we are kind of like starting anew by starting on the 3DS, so they felt maybe it was a way to pay homage to the other one, or maybe it was just laziness. I don't know. But it was very similar. But the problem with that is I feel like it didn't do Athena's character's justice, you know? I think she was a very strong and interesting character, you know? She was definitely very likable. And I also feel like the game sort of struggled with whether they want to make her like a main character, like a central character. But I think they probably felt pressured to make Phoenix, you know, still the main star of the show. You know, to be honest, I prefer Apollo over Phoenix. You guys probably have already figured that out by now. I don't hate Phoenix or anything. I mean, I think he's fine. Honestly, I mean, if Wright, like, if Wright, like, passed the torch on to somebody else, I really wouldn't mind. It just seems like Phoenix has kind of grown as much as he can, if you know what I mean. Like, he's gone through all his arcs. It's hard to imagine when there's much left for him. Alright, we got anything left here at the end? Nope. We're going to space, everybody! Phoenix and Athena and Apollo are all aboard too.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
The fuck am I doing out here? I hope those fumes don't hit me.
Oh, thank goodness they had a window facing that direction.
To space!
Mr. Starbuck!
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just believe in yourself.
The moon's closer than you think!
Oh my god. Behold.
Thanks, guys. I wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
Yeah! We did it, everyone!
All right.
Through the years, I've seen as much joy as heartache, honestly as deceit, or honesty as deceit. But just as Mr. Starbuck was able to escape the harsh pull of his fears and despair, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up towards a brighter tomorrow. And thanks for playing, bitch.
Illustrations and anime cutscenes have been unlocked. Please go to Extras and DLC. Check it out. Yay!
We did it, guys. We fucking did it. We found justice. And then we also realized that Justice was the bad guy. Let's look at illustrations. Ha, look at this dead lady.
Oh, okay, so all the illustrations, including everything of all the horrible shit.
I'm Apollo Justice and I'm not fine.
Okay, guys, well, yes, anyway, continuing where I was left off. Personally, I thought the cases that I enjoyed the most were definitely the DLC case, the final case to an extent. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I might get shit for this, and I want to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna give you all my feeling. I was a little disappointed by the final standoff against Fulbright. I think part of what makes kind of like a good bad guy,
is that they have a really interesting personality. You know, what I was really hoping to see, I guess, was we would see the guy's face, and I get what they were going for. I absolutely do. And it makes sense. The idea that this guy has no identity, right? Because he's constantly pretending to be somebody else. He doesn't know who he is anymore. But the problem was, I feel like because he was borrowing aspects from all these other people, it didn't give him an identity, you know? Like, in the end, he didn't have an identity because he wasn't anyone, and it just made it so he didn't stick out very much, you know? We had set up that he was this guy that had no fear, didn't show many emotions, and I was hoping that they would, like, pull his face off, and we would see sort of, like, how conniving and devious he was, you know? I don't know. I can't really explain it. I know I'm gonna get shit for this. I can't help but feel like I was a little disappointed by the ending of that. I thought the build-up to it was really good. Like, I was really excited about it. It could be maybe just I'm disappointed because it wasn't exactly what I expected it would be, but it just didn't feel very satisfying like some of the other ones, which really sucks too because I really liked Fulbright. I was hoping that if they were gonna send him off here, they would give him like a really kind of epic one, you know? And it just, I don't know, it didn't hit the mark for me. I imagine I'm gonna be probably maybe in the minority with that though. I think a lot of you guys said you were really did like that last part. I was really hoping they would just show his face there at the end, you know, and then have him like finally remember who he was, and then at least then that I felt like that would have given him an identity, something for us to remember him by. Otherwise, we're just gonna remember him as the guy that was a bunch of other people. I will say though, at least I guess one thing that's sort of a little bit of a positive is the fact that he was pretending to be another guy named Fulbright, who was probably exactly like the way he was acting, right? So that means there was actually a Fulbright out there that wasn't evil and was a pretty cool guy, but unfortunately he was killed off and we never got to see him. But it does make me feel better that, hey, you know, this isn't the original guy. He's still out there. He was still out there somewhere, you know, being awesome.
Can we reanimate him, the original Fulbright? I bet he was kick-ass.
But I thought the ending was a little weak. And the fact that the final case borrowed so much from Edgeworth's case, I think another thing that kind of hurt this case a little bit was the way they did the fourth case as well. How the fourth case kind of went into the fifth case, so that I felt like it made the fourth case have less of its own identity. It's more was just like, here's part 2 of that same case. You know what I mean? As opposed to being its own sort of to stand out thing. I suppose the point was probably to split it up because it was just it would have been so long otherwise. And I could definitely get that. But I don't know. I guess my thought would either be to have shortened it or have somehow made the fourth case feel more distinct, you know? But it ended up feeling just like a prelude, the prologue to the final case. Sorry, I know I'm shitting on it. Let me. The things I really did like. I love Blackwell. I thought he was a great character, and I loved Fulbright. You know, before he turned out to be evil, I thought he was just wonderful. You know, he was just a joy to be around. Athena is very likable, and she's a very nice character. I've heard a lot of people say that like they like hate her or something like that. I don't hate her. No, I mean. She's there's no reason to hate her. I do wish that maybe she had been given a bit more of her own unique story that was more unique, you know, something that didn't feel borrowed from other characters. But I think she's fun. I liked her attitude. I liked her. I came to enjoy her widget sections because they were interesting, very different. I thought the new little gameplay mechanics they added were nice. I loved the revamp of the investigation sections, how I could actually go to multiple locations, you know, shit that should have been in the other ones but wasn't. So thrilled about that. That was fucking just golden for me. Some of you guys said you didn't like how they don't let you look around and examine everything. I didn't give a shit, honestly. I was actually thrilled about it. I love that there was just investigation areas, because honestly I just want to get through the investigations to get to the trials. The investigations have always been the least interesting part in an Ace Attorney game, so the easier it is to just get through it, you know, get the info I need, the better for me. I liked Apollo's arc too. I do wish that we got to see more interaction between him and Clay. But I did really feel for him and his trying to avenge his friend. I did find his sort of like going through a little bit of a badass phase, kind of adorkable, you know, just like, I don't know, like him trying to be super like I'm so cool, man. Look at me with my eye patch and shit. Like I gotta look cool or otherwise it doesn't count.
I thought it was nice, though. I liked that his little arc, and I'm glad that he got to be more center stage this time, you know? It wasn't just Wright. I feel like the game did struggle with Athena, though, like, whether they want her to be a main character or your partner. Like, she's a major character in the story. There's no doubt about that, you know? She played into everything that was going on with Blackwell. But the fact that we took control of her so not very often, she really didn't get the very many chances to truly, like, stand out and shine aside from her widget sections. I think it's sort of like what people had a problem with in Apollo Justice with Phoenix and Apollo, you know? Except this time, instead of Phoenix taking the limelight, it was Phoenix and Apollo, and then not as much Athena, you know? Like they get the new character and they don't quite know what to do with it because they're like, oh, well, we have these other main characters that have already been established. And I heard you guys say that this was a bit of because they were jumping to a new system. I think you guys said this might have been directed or created by a different developer, not developer, but someone different within the Capcom company was ahead of this, as opposed to the previous game. So it took a little getting used to, but as a result, the next game is actually a lot better because they like sort of get the groove after this game. But yeah, if I had to think about it, I think my rating for the Ace Attorney games would be Ace Attorney Investigations 2 would be my favorite. I can't decide between Apollo Justice or Trials and Tribulations as my next favorite. I think they would probably tied. I know some people would be like, what? Are you kidding me? I really loved Apollo Justice. And then I think probably Phoenix Wright 1. And then probably Justice for All. Then I think this game, Dual Destinies, and then Ace Attorney Investigations 1. I think that's how I would probably go. So just above my least favorite game, this game. I liked it better than Ace Attorney Investigations 1. I know Justice for All had its flaws too, but I did like the final case a lot better than this final case. I do remember that with Matt on Guard. But on the flip side, I know they had Turnabout the Circus one too, but I actually didn't dislike that one as much as other people did. The way I feel like the first case for this game was pretty not that great, honestly. It didn't really stand out a whole lot. The second case, I really didn't like very much. That case, the redeem factor was the last bit, the last fourth of the case when we had a nice little twist. That was the best part of that. The first like 75%, I just wasn't crazy about, you know? And they had fucking Filch, and I hated Filch. The bad guy was also annoying. It was just the theme of Single Academy one. I thought it was pretty good, even if the bad guy was really obvious. But yeah, it was a good one. It was definitely, compared to the other cases, definitely one of the better cases of the game. The fourth case, I feel like it's hard to even like judge it by itself when it's so closely connected to the fifth case. So it's like, it felt like a prologue to the final case. So it's like, and the final case was good, but usually the final cases for all the Ace Attorney games have always been just like super solid, with the exception being Ace Attorney Investigations 1. But I feel like that case, the problem with that was not knowing when to end. You know, that one just went on too long. They could have cut it off. So at least this didn't have that problem. But I do feel like the ending did just felt flat for me. This game did have a very good soundtrack when I, could actually hear it over my talking. I did talk over a majority of it, but when I actually could hear it and stuff, it was very good. But yeah, overall, good game. I haven't disliked any of the Ace Attorney games. I thought they've all been enjoyable. But I think if I compare this game to some of the other ones, I feel like there have been better Ace Attorney games. That said, though, I do look forward to the next one because apparently you guys say that's considered almost. Some of you think might be even better or just as good as Ace Attorney Investigations 2. So, but yes, I think that's probably all the important points I want to bring up. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play, and I hope that some of you who really did like this game aren't be pissed if I didn't like it as much as you did, It doesn't mean that your opinion is wrong, okay? If you love this game, freaking awesome. I know a lot of people dislike Apollo Justice, but even though I really like it, but, I'm not trying to say that your opinion is wrong or anything. I like to be honest in these Let's Plays, and it seemed like there were a number of times where I kind of, like, pissed a bunch of you guys off, like, unintentionally. I also want to make clear, there were also quite a few moments, especially in this Let's Play, felt like, where I kind of jumped the gun, where I'd be like, well, what about this thing? And then they would answer it later on. I want you guys to know that I didn't, like, hold that against the game. Like, how dare they not explain this soon enough or whatever. I do realize in the end I can't please everybody, but hopefully you can at least understand where I'm coming from, But yes, anyway, I hope you all enjoy this Let's Play. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not ready to become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. So yes, now the question is, what will I be playing next? Well, it's definitely not going to be Spirit of Justice. It's going to be a little while before I get into that. But I actually have a couple of ideas for a few sort of one-off videos that I wanted to probably do
before getting into the next series. Just something a little different. I kind of wanted to wait till I was done with the series before doing them so they didn't sort of interrupt the flow of an ongoing Let's Play. But I have a few ideas of what I want to play. We still got about a month before Danganronpa V3 gets released. I am aware that there is a demo that has been released, but my plan is honestly to just play the game when it comes out. I do know that the demo isn't spoilery in terms of main plot. However, I do know it is going to be introducing the characters from the main game. So in that way, it will be a little spoiler because I'll find out probably what their ultimate talent is and who they are and their personality maybe. And I really want to go into V3 as blind as possible. You know, I feel like if I do the demo and then I jump into the game, it's going to be sort of like confusing. Like, wait, do I start with the demo then? But the demo isn't really part of the main story. It's just kind of like a bonus thing to get you an idea, right? So I think I just kind of want to wait until the official game is released before I start my Let's Play of it. So, but yes, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this series. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.